small intro. What is work-life balance? See, recent globally, there was a survey. There was a survey that one second. There was a survey globally taken that how work-life balance will be implemented in the organization. There are many, most of the population agreed whether work-life, retains the people or paying more to the employees retain the people. The study stated 83% of the population stated only work-life balance will retain the employees rather than paying the employees more remuneration. So the global survey itself revealed that work-life balance alone makes the employee retain in the industry. Okay, work-life balance leads to employee satisfaction. Work-life balance will help us in sourcing good manpower from the market, wherein if the industry maintain the work-life balance among the employees, wherein the employees will go for the will communicate the environment of the organization to the other people. So only because of that, work-life balance will help the industries to sustain the employees in the industry. Okay, why we actually, one second, I wanted to share the screen.
Nice one. Full screen.
Okay, I just want to show a small presentation on work-life balance. Okay, work-life balance will, as I said, it will retain the employees. Nowadays the employee turnover is very high. Retaining employees is very critical in the industry. So industries who can maintain work-life balance, the survey itself showed that we can sustain people in the industry for a long tenure. Okay, since it is in the afternoon session, I don't want to make the session as a teaching session. Let's freak out ourselves and let's watch uh, a small video. Hope everyone here knows Tamil or there's a mixed languages.
Madam, only English, madam.
Only English. See, I have given, this video is a Tamil comedy video. Okay, it's just for a comedy. If anyone can't understand, I'll explain it in English. Okay.
ஏண்டா குளிக்க எனக்கு சுடு தண்ணி வைக்க சொன்னே வச்சியா?
சுடு தண்ணி வைக்க போறப்ப தானே சிப்ஸ் வாங்கிட்டு வர சொன்னீங்க.
வாங்கிட்டு வந்தியா?
அப்பதானே அரிசியில கல்லு பொறுக்க சொன்னீங்க.
பொறுக்கனியா?
அப்பதானே காய்கறி நறுக்க சொன்னீங்க.
நறுக்கனியா?
அப்பதானே தயிர் கடைய சொன்னீங்க.
குழஞ்சியாடா?
அப்பதானே இங்க வர சொன்னீங்க.
ஆக மொத்தத்துல எந்த வேலையும் செய்யல. முதல்ல இந்த காய்கறி எல்லாம் நறுக்கி வை. அப்புறம் என்ன வேலை செய்யணும்னு நான் சொல்றேன். சாயங்காலம் 6 மணிக்குள்ள 200 பேருக்கு சாப்பாடு ரெடியா இருக்கணும். புரியுதா? எல்லாத்துக்கும் தலையாட்டு கழுத.
See, this is a small video where we can know about our day-to-day life what our routine work life also will be similar to this. Hope everyone agree with me.
Just to give you explanation of the video in English, some people don't know. That's it.
Now that's what I'll explain. See, this part here, this lady explaining the cook. Initially she has instructed that man to cut the vegetables. As soon as he started to cut the vegetables, she asked him to fill the vessels with full of water. After giving that instruction, again she instructed him to wash the rice and whatever it is. So the instructions has been carried on and on. So the person has not, he could not prioritize his schedule. So he kept the task all in one, all in one sheet. He has kept it. But in the end of the day, he could not complete the task. When that lady asked him, whether you cut the vegetables, he's telling, no, you asked me to fill the water. At least you fill the water. No, he's telling, no, you asked me to wash the rice. And again, she's asking whether you washed the rice. He told no. Then what only you've done? Because here in our real life story itself, we would come across this situation. Hope you agree with me. Have anyone come across this situation in your work life?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You do? Okay. See, I'll tell you one real, real life story which happened in my life also. When I was working with Johnson, I recruited a person for payroll segment, payroll functions. We recruited him. After 6 months, he was ready to do the job. My boss, he was well versed in payroll. So my boss, since it was an appraisal time, our office starts at 8:45. And 9 o'clock, we'll all settle in the task. 9:30, he called that fellow and asked him to prepare a data which is related to appraisal. And he clearly instructed him by end of the day, he want that data. And after he made his mind and he wanted to complete the data and he came to his seat. And after 45 minutes, again, my boss called him and asked him for one candidate has mailed where the full and final settlement has not cleared. So he called that person and asked him why this full and final settlement is not cleared. Clear it immediately. Okay, note that thing, clear it immediately. So he noted out. So I need to clear the full and final settlement. He left that appraisal data job and he came to this settlement. And after few minutes, at least 2 hours later, he asked for the medical claim. How many medical claims reimbursements are pending? So this was also added to his task. And again, in the evening at 5 o'clock, my boss called him whether the data is ready related to appraisal. He was standing in the same way stating, sir, you have given me that task, this task. I could not finish. Then what only you did it in the from morning? Nothing. Because he could not prioritize. See, only for this thing, I wanted to show that video. Got it? Okay. Why do we work? Can anyone? Why do we work? Friends, can anyone answer me? Why do we work? Okay. Do we work for our family or do we work for ourselves or do we work for money? Let's have a think. For what purpose we are working?
We want all three things to get satisfied.
We want all three to be satisfied. What is the main criteria where we wanted to work?
Personally, we have to be happy.
Personally, we have to be happy. Okay, I do agree. Next, anything else apart from this? Come on, sir. We have many, things for working. We have first and foremost thing why people go for work. To earn money. That you'll do. For earning money, what's the necessity to earn money? I don't think I'm just questioning you out. I want people to come out.
We earn money to make our lives better.
Lives better. For what? See, life gets better only when we fulfill our basic needs. Am I right?
Yes, true, at some level.
Okay. Why do we work? We work to meet our basic needs. This is our initial thing is basic needs to be fulfilled. Only for it we are working. Whether it is a small employee who is involved in loading and unloading or a general manager who sits at the top of the organization, they are working for their basic needs. Correct? First is the food. To work, if we work, we'll get money. Based on that money, we will buy food. Correct? First and foremost thing in our daily life, when we start early in the morning until the night, we work only for the food, right? Only if we feel, full, if our stomach feels full, we'll be happy. If we starve, will we be happy? No. Okay, initially people, people who come from the lower end of the people and all, they will work only for the food. As soon as they fulfill their basic needs like food, they'll seek for the shelter. Shelter is the second most point of each and every individual in day-to-day life. A person, a small employee, gets a small house when he when if it is equivalent for his salary, whatever it's which is affordable, he will get that type of shelter. As soon as he, what to say, when his earning capacity increases, when he is a financially independent, that time he'll go for a well-versed furnished apartments, 3 BHK apartments and all. So why people want to be financially independent? Can anyone tell me? See, we work for our basic needs to have a basic needs, which is food and shelter. And to gain financial independence, why we are required to gain financial independence? It is nothing but to change our lifestyle. For example, what I told you, from a small house to a bigger house, and from a bigger house to a bungalow. It's like that. I mean, when you are financially independent, you can save money for the future. For example, for your children's education, for your children's marriage, and for the future investment also, right? Okay, after you are financially independent, what is the next level? To find a purpose. Each and every individual in the life has a purpose for what we are living. Am I right? Finding a purpose. Purpose is nothing but an ambition. For example, when we are in the childhood, people will ask us, what is your ambition? What is your future? What you will become in future? The bluntly, without any thought, we will just say, I want to become a doctor. Hope everyone have undergone this scenario, right? So each and every individual should have a purpose. For example, a student should have a purpose in studying well, correct? So having a purpose will make you to succeed. When you have a purpose, you will have an ambition to fulfill. You should have the fulfillment. If you have the purpose is fulfilled, you will have that satisfaction in your heart. That is called, we'll call as job satisfaction, personal life satisfaction. To accomplish all these things, we are in a position to go for work, earn money, and live a peaceful life. After you fulfillment is nothing but a small satisfaction when we achieve a goal. For example, a student studies well and get good marks. Am I right? That time the student feels fully satisfied in her inner soul. For same thing for employee, when an employee works harder, smarter, and that results in promotion, that would be a 100% satisfaction to to the personal life, correct? After fulfillment, every person will come across the sense of accomplishment. What is sense of accomplishment? Can anyone tell me what is sense of accomplishment?
We feel our completed our task. Something
That is
like
what
our life.
fulfillment.
Uh,
Fulfillment is,
happy.
that is what, come,
Feeling
yes, someone.
happy about feeling happy about the achievement what we did.
Okay, okay. So then, I mean, when we fulfill the goal, are we not happy?
Yeah, quite.
Your answers are right. I do agree. There's some more thing where there's a sense of accomplishment. Sense of accomplishment is nothing but a achievement in our life. Okay, I'll give an example. Sense of accomplishment is nothing but when we it's a pride for us when we it is like a challenging task. When we achieve a challenge task, we'll feel pride. For example, Indian cricket team won the World Cup. Every Indians feel pride of our nation, right? So that is when we achieve a critical and challenging task. For example, biology students write NEET exam. If they clear the NEET and get an MBBS seat in a government college, that is the sense of accomplishment, where when you face a critical situation and you achieve that, that will give you a sense of accomplishment. Got it? Okay, so now you people have come across why do we work? Everyone know why, for what purpose we work. We can, whenever we ask, people who have studied in all recent days, when we ask people for what purpose you are working, bluntly they'll say, my parents gave me good education. Only because of that I'm working. Otherwise, I would have sit quiet or do something else. Or my passion is for photography, and my passion is for many things are there, sports, whatever it is. So we work for our basic needs, financial freedom, finding a purpose, fulfillment, and sense of accomplishment. Only when we meet our basic needs, we'll have a good lifestyle and we'll lead a peaceful and happy life. Okay. Next is work-life balance. Can anyone tell me what is work-life balance? Team?
Both wife and official life.
Both?
Balancing both wife and official life.
Okay, both
16
life
hours, 16 hours at house atmosphere, 8 hours at industry atmosphere.
Super, super, sir. 16 hours at house atmosphere, 8 hours at work atmosphere. Super.
So we think so, but it goes reverse here nowadays. 16 hours at industry and 8 hours at work. That is the current
Yes, sir,
scenario.
of course. It's part of life nowadays. It has been.
It is
Okay.
it is about how to execute personal things as well as work related
Yes.
activities.
Okay, sir. I'll just give a small definition. Work-life balance is an equilibrium between professional and personal commitments, focusing on managing time and energy to maintain both well-being and productivity. So as you people said, everyone are clear what is work-life balance. We should balance both work and life. Only then we can lead a peaceful life. So why we should manage time and energy? What is the necessity to manage time and energy? See, only when we manage.
Both are irreversible.
Both
They are
are
irreversible. Irreversible.
invisible. Okay.
Irreversible. We cannot get it back.
So that is what we need to manage now. See, I think time is visible only, sir, rather than telling invisible. You can tell energy because energy feels, we can feel the energy, whether we are full of energy or our energy is being driven out.
Ma'am, what he meant is irreversible. That once it is spent, it cannot be got back.
That is true. That is true. I do agree, sir. See, work-life balance should focus on managing time and energy. For example, if you manage all your 16 hours in the work, you cannot satisfy your family. Am I right? Because your time goes, your energy is driven out. Vice versa. If you focus more on your family, you cannot give your 100% efforts in work life. Both your family as well as your work is more important. For example, your day starts from your family. When you start early, you can reach the office early. As we say, as we came across our childhood wordings, early to bed, early to rise, right? So that is what we should maintain, both professional as well as personal commitments. See, commitments are not only related to professional, we do also have personal commitments which we need to focus. If we are giving, see, we cannot say that 50% we need to focus on family and 50% we need to focus on the professional. We need to balance both of them. In this modern scenario, it is very difficult. If we can't balance our work and life, we will not have a happy life at all. There's full of stress and burden where we need to carry each and every day. Okay, next I'm asking you. I'll give you 3 words. Let this be a involvement of, I want everyone's involvement in this exercise. put these 3 words in order. Can
Self,
anyone?
family, work.
Yes, I want these 3 words to put it in order.
It's already in order.
It's already in order. Anyone else?
Don't you think it will vary from person to person?
Yes, that's what. See, I'm not saying it should be the same. That is what I'm asking everyone to come out. It varies from person to person, but it has a rule where it should be. In the same. Hello, someone else want. I got one answer. It is already in order. Anyone else has different opinion?
Self, work, family.
Self,
Correct.
work, family.
Work, family. Yeah.
Self, work, family. Any more answers?
Work for family, self. Work for family and self.
Work for family and self. Okay. Shall I reveal what should be first and what should be in the middle and what should be in the last? As the first person told,
Okay.
you should love yourself. First priority in your life is for self only. When you build confidence within yourself only, you can attain many things. Love yourself, get up early in the morning, meditate yourself, exercise yourself. Nowadays, there's no time for exercise at all. It is not, I'm not telling, there are many people who schedule their work, but most of us are not in a scheduled lifestyle. That doesn't mean it should be like a rule life and all. When you focus on your health, your physical strength, you will achieve many things. For example, self-discipline will have a disciplined family. You can make your family in a well-groomed level. So first and foremost thing is self. You need to make yourself self-disciplined. When you love yourself, you can groom well. When you love yourself, you can make your body fit. When you love yourself, you can make yourself equipped with many current affair issues and all, data and all. So next falls the family. Only when you make yourself strong, you can build your family in a good and happy way. So after self, your family falls into the level wherein when you love yourself, you can share your love to the family. When you have peace within yourself, you can share the same peace to your family. When you smile yourself, you can bring the same smile to your family. Hope everyone agrees to me. When both the things fall in the line or fall in the circle or fall in the center, whatever it is, we'll have a peaceful work environment. Hope everyone agree. Self, family, work. The other person told work, family, self. I also agree. When you have a happy work environment, that happiness reflects to your family. When your family is happy, your inner soul will also be happy. So I request everyone to first, when you want to maintain a work-life balance, make yourself as a first priority in life. Make yourself as a first, I should be happy so that I can give happiness to the others. See, there are many people who, who wanted to make their surroundings or make their friends, make their relatives be happy when they are with them. So this is how we wanted to maintain. It's like vice versa. But the first priority you're required to give yourself and then your family and then your work. So for example, how it goes like when you start early in the morning, when you get up early in the morning, you will help your family in day-to-day activities like household activities. Okay. And the same, you will leave the house peacefully. Correct. You drive the vehicle peacefully. There will not be any hindrance. In the other way, when you get up late in the morning, as soon as you see the clock, your mind will stuck up. You cannot think of anything. Your only mind says that you are late today you're going to be late. And that reflects your family. You will be yelling at your family members, your kids. Everything will go vain on that particular day. And when, see, you leave the house scolding everyone. And at last, it will result in your work life also. You will give the same tension and pressure to your subordinates. Some nowadays people are also, what to say, giving back to their bosses also. Olden days have been gone. The same tension we'll give it in our work life also. We will say when a boss yells at us, we'll tell, we'll gossip within ourselves, stating that what problems he's faced in the morning and coming to the office. This is how we'll speak. This is what, see, it's nothing but it's just a streamlining. We have to streamline our day-to-day activities. For example, when you get up early only, you can make your kids get up early. They can get ready early and board it in the school bus or van, whatever it is, and go to school happy. When you get up late, your kids also will get up late, and you are required, you're rushing and pushing them to the school, where the peace of mind for the kids is also gone. So make self-discipline, self-lifestyle, everything, bring out to the self and then spread to the others. So if I am clarifying, so it is clarified, right? Okay, next I'll move it on. Why it is important to maintain work-life balance? Why nowadays people say you're required to maintain work-life balance? Can I hear some answers, please? I know after lunch, everyone will feel tired. Why it is important to maintain work-life balance?
To satisfy both.
To satisfy both. No, that is what, to satisfy, why it is important. I'm asking you, what is the necessity to maintain the balance between work and life?
For mental peace.
Okay,
Peace of
tell me.
When I succeed in my work, automatically my belongings of my life will be satisfied. So both I need to take care. Satisfying my management, satisfying my family.
Okay, that is what work life, sir. I'm asking you, what is the necessity or what is the important to maintain? Okay, anyways, I'll I'll share that brief hint on it. Okay, first and foremost things, it is important to maintain work-life balance. It will reduce your stress. Nowadays, everyone, in this modern world, it is a modern word for a stress. In your childhood or in your previous years and all, have anyone came across the word stress? To my understanding, I never heard in my childhood the word stress at all. In recent times only, we are hearing this word known as stress. Stress is nothing but worrying about something. Usually, during exam time, people will say, don't worry about your exam, study well, be relaxed. This is how we were taught us. But recently, for students also, they say, students are getting stressed. Students are getting stress in their examination. Got it? See, if you maintain work-life balance, your stress will be reduced. How it will be reduced? When you accomplish a task in the work, it will result in your family. So automatically your stress goes down. It will not increase. That is what this fellow is pulling this side. He wanted to maintain work-life balance. So he wanted to reduce the stress. Okay, that is what, when you spend time with your family, that results in your work where you can achieve the goals. That is when we will, the stress get reduced. If the stress is reduced, what would be the next thing? what we'll have if the stress is reduced? We'll have a improved health, right? I mean, I think day-to-day life or in our lifestyle, we'll be visiting the doctors. Simple thing they'll ask, you need to reduce your stress. If you wanted a improved health, that is what. If you balance work life, you can improve your health. If you check diabetics, they'll say it can also be due to stress. If you check blood pressure, they say it is also due to stress. If you check for cardia, they'll also state it is due to stress. If you balance work life, you can reduce stress and improve the health. Got it? I'll tell you one story which has happened recently with one of my friend. Okay, this is a small story. See, one of my friend was undergoing a headache. Since it's a small headache, he approached a pharmacy and procured a few medicines. He consumed that medicines and it relieved him only for a certain period. You mean to say like in the evening and he went to sleep and again when he wake up in the morning, he got his headache again. He went to office, his headache continued. So and his friend instructed him to go for meditation and what not to say to get rid of this headache. So he went for yoga and he went for many other things wherein his headache could not be relieved. And after he finally, again, his friend told me why you wanted to, have this headache daily. So you visit a doctor. Doctor simply told him what happened. No, sir, I have this headache for a long days wherein I could not get rid of this headache and I couldn't concentrate on my work. The only thing it stated is I couldn't concentrate on my work. Doctor told him to undergo many tests because since it is related to head, he was worried whether there's something in his brain or whatever it is, problem, whatever it is. So he has undergone all the tests like MRI, CT scan, endoscopy, telescopy, whatever scopies which is related to medical industry, he has undergone. And all his reports, to the surprise, it was his health was perfect. And he was wondering why everything is normal and my headache remains the same. He went to the doctor and gave him all the reports. And the doctor said, there's nothing serious in your health at all. I don't know why this headache came. And my friend was telling the doctor, sir, I couldn't concentrate on my work. My head is full of pain. So doctor has clearly suggested whenever he speaks, he stated, I couldn't concentrate on work. I couldn't complete the task. This is what is full of stress. So doctor has suggested him, why can't you? Where's your family member? Because this friend was accompanied by another friend. So the next visit, the doctor told him, leave your friend and bring all your family members to the next consultation. He did not suggested anything. He asked the family members to come along with him. The next visit, the family members went to the doctor along with my friend. Doctor simply stated, asked the family members to wait outside, and he asked my friend to visit the doctor. He was, worried. Doctors asked my family members to come along with him, and why he's not meeting. Doctor simply told him, you are fully concentrated on one part of your lifestyle, which is only work. And when you're coming to hospital also, you have not, you're come with your friends. That I'm not saying it's wrong, where you're spending time with your family. So when you share your work life among your family, you can get these suggestions from the family also. So the only suggestion he gave is take your family out for 5 days, shut all your mobiles and your work life, everything. He asked him to shut down. So he instructed him to go on vacation along with the family members. So he also tried the same. After 1 week vacation, this person got relieved all the headache, not because he spent a lot of time with the family. And he realized how family is more important in the life. And after the vacation, 10 days, 15 days gone, this headache could not continue at all. because he maintained work as well as life. He planned to schedule his lifestyle. And again, he visited the doctor to thank him, not to complain anything. So this is how, when we maintain work life, we can improve our health. This is a simple example which has recently happened in my life. I mean, one of my friend. So I just shared it to you. Okay. So when you maintain work-life balance, your stress will be reduced, your health will be improved. When your stress and health is, I mean, both stress reduced and health improved, what will fall next? Nothing but the productivity. Everyone nowadays, we focus on productivity. We need to focus. Productivity is not only related to work. When the word calls productivity, everyone say it's related to work. Productivity is also related to our family. See, stress is not only related to work, it's also related to our family. So if you manage these both things, automatically your productivity increases. You can fulfill your family goals. You can fulfill your work-life goals. When your productivity increases, automatically you are satisfied. You are satisfied and you can do whatever, whatever thing makes you happy, you will involve in it. Someone wants to share anything? Someone wants to share anything? Okay. This is how, see, this is, yes. This is why modern days people are requested to maintain work-life balance. So work-life balance is more important in our day-to-day life. Next. Okay. You people would have got bored on, listening to my lecture or listening to my words or message, whatever it is. Just relax and watch this small video on work-life balance. Hope everyone went through the video. Or you want me to play it again? I want answers, please.
Play again one more, please.
Come again? One more.
One more. Please repeat the video.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Hope everyone watched it. Can anyone explain me what this video stating? Friends, can anyone explain to others also what this video is stating? Is everyone there?
He could not able to ensure his commitment to
Yes.
family.
Apart from that?
They give more importance to work than personal life.
Yes. Yes. See, first and foremost thing, I'll tell you one thing. Anyone who sees the video, they bluntly say, ladies will always go home very early. If you people forget about the gender, just think about the two employees, okay? They are prioritizing the work as well as they are satisfying the family. When they do both, I mean, if you prioritize your work, you'll achieve your goal and you can reach home in time and satisfy your family members also. When you could not prioritize, when you could not achieve your goals, and you make things to be done in the early, I mean, late evening, you'll automatically reach home late, and your family will get annoyed. See, nowadays kids are looking for the parents, looking for their parents' presence each and every minute. They can accept the parents to go for work, but when it comes to the late evening after 6 and all, each and every small kids also are looking for the parents when they will be reaching home. That is what, when you, I mean, achieve all your goals in your work, you will automatically make your family happy. How we can do it? How this lady has done and how he could not do it? So, how we can make work-life balance improve? How to improve work-life balance? Set your priorities, whether it is family or it is work. The first and foremost thing is to set your priorities. For example, initially you would have seen a video. The lady would have given all the tasks wherein the person could not think of doing a single task because he's fully loaded up. Wherein if he would have prioritized the task, he would have completed. So your first and foremost thing is to prioritize your task. For example, when we reach office early in the morning at 8 or 9 or 10, whatever it is your office time, your main thing is you're required to schedule the day. And one more thing I'll tell you, if whatever we schedule that we could not make it happen, that also I do agree. But when you prioritize or when you schedule, at least from 100%, you can at least complete 30 to 40% when you leave the office, wherein that gives you a job satisfaction. So main thing is you need to prioritize your work, your task, whatever it is. If it comes to family, when you prioritize to wake up early, everything will set in order. When you prioritize to help your wife or your husband in day-to-day activities, everything will set in order. So prioritizing is not, it's not only related to work, it also relates to family. The next one is focus on one goal in a time. When you prioritize the task, you can focus goal to achieve. You cannot achieve 3 or 4 goals at a time, am I right? A person can get promotion one step ahead. Okay, he cannot get 2-3 promotions in 1 year. Maybe he get 2 promotions, not 3-4, right? So your goal is you set a goal, focus on one goal in a time. For example, if you come for HR related activities, when you want to fulfill the, close the position, you need to focus on sourcing for one single position, not for many positions and do nothing. So we need to focus on one goal in a time. That is very important. Only then you can achieve the goals, and then you can have the sense of accomplishment. Next is time management. Initially, I told you if we wanted to, why we need to maintain work-life balance. To maintain time management and energy. Time management is more important in both the lives, both work life as personal life. That is what I'm simply telling you, work up early. There are many people nowadays, if the office is at 9 o'clock, they'll get up only at 8 or 8:30. So this is what I keep on telling, early to bed, early to rise. Time management is very important. Set a time. See, nowadays we have two sectors, two schedules in our work life. I'm talking about work life itself. We have two tasks. One is before lunch and one is after lunch. Can anyone do, system work before lunch, which would be boring and all? Before lunch, morning, a mind will be fresh. So we should focus on the areas where it will give, fulfillment in the job. We should not do this boring job like filling the records, typing the data entry job, and all should be postponed to the post lunch. So this is how you need to manage the time. You should schedule a time for this task. You take only this much of time. Nowadays, we can also, come across that employees chit chat and forget about the daily schedule. Gossiping also makes us, we cannot manage time when we gossip about others or work, whatever it is. Gossip is a main thing where we cannot manage the time at all. There are many employees who put forth the morning work till late evening, and late evening only they'll sit and do. Resulting, they cannot focus on family, neither in work. But they, pull their collars up and state, I'm working at late evening. But what you did in all the daytime? Nothing. So time management is more important to improve work-life balance. Focus on time management. For example, you continually go to work. You cannot spend time to family. Nowadays, parents used to take people for vacation, outing, this and all. I do appreciate all the people who are doing it out. There are also many people where the kids stay inside the four walls itself. So time management is more important to improve the work-life balance. Next is the respect your personal and private time. What is the personal and private time? Personal, wherein if you are on leave, see, nowadays we cannot say that if I'm leave, I cannot focus on work. If it emergency, you can focus on work. If it is not, come away from the work. Spend time with your family members, spend time with your kids, spend time with your parents. It'll give you lot of stress relief free. So respect your personal life. There are many people, they simply say, I'm not talking about the men category and all, it's both men as well as the female. They simply say, I am earning, so I want only respect. That is what respect your personal and private. It's not like that. If you're earning, you need to focus on your family also. Respect your personal time. Personal time is nothing but your family, your friends, your parents, your relatives, what not it is. So your personal time is more important. Private time is like yourself, your health, your exercise. How many of us are focusing on the exercise part, developing our health? No, nowadays it's zero. For example, our work locations and all in different places, and we sit at one different places. We get we board the bus early in the morning, and we reach the reach home late in the evening. This is how our lifestyle goes. How can we manage? How can we improve work-life balance? So respect your personal and private time. See, I'm telling you, 8 hours, I challenge that 8 hours people are not fully committed to work. So let's focus on time management. Let's focus on one goal at a time. Let's prioritize and give respect to our personal and private time. Okay. Next is private time. It's right. For example, if you're sitting for 8 hours, there are people who sit for a long time under, the system, and they will not, even for drinking water, they'll have one big bottle on the table. They'll fill it in the morning until the evening, they will not get up. So it is your, for maintaining a good health, take a break. For example, if you're doing one task, complete the task, go around your factory or your workplace, relax yourself, and then take your seat. That is what, take your break, keep your private time. For example, lunch and all, private time also, it's, lunchtime is also your private time only. Lunchtime, if you have canteens, well and good. People will go out to the canteens, speak to your co-workers, co-employees, refresh yourself and come back to seat. There are people who take lunch to home. Even if they have canteen, they'll take lunch to the office. They sit in the seat itself, do the task and then eat. What happens for 5 or 10 minutes? At least a half an hour break. It's your time. It's your privilege. You need to take and build your healthy life. When you give a private time to yourself, you can relax yourself. You will have good job satisfaction. See, one fine day when you think of, you will recollect, what am I doing? Why am I putting my family back? Why I am always in the office work? This is how you will think it of. The same way, why I'm always holding up with my family functions? Why I'm not prioritizing my work? There are people, for one family function, they'll take 15 days. Even the bride and bridegroom will not take. So this is how I am telling you, you need to prioritize which stands first, which stands next. This is how we need to prioritize. Set boundaries. Set boundaries in the sense, what to say. The same thing, as I told you earlier, when to work, when not to work, when to achieve the goal, when to make yourself free. This is how you need to set boundaries. Okay, next is the two more points I wanted to add is use of technology. See, nowadays mobile is ruling our lifestyle. Hope everyone agrees with me. Technologies can be used in a proper way. In work life also, people using mobile phones, if you use to update your knowledge, well and good. But you simply use to scroll and watch the reels, nothing will happen. You will kill your time. So that is what clearly they're stating as use the technology for proper use. Got it? Next is take off time. That is what I told you. You come out of your work, come out of your family, both vice versa. See, I'm not talking about to focus only on your family. Your family is most important. Same way, your work life is also more important. That is why punctuality plays a major role. When you report office on time, you can prioritize your work, each and every work, and manage your time and focus on one goal at a time. That is why everyone will say be punctual to your work and to your family. How punctuality, when you return to home at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, whatever it is, you can help your family in many ways. Since you're going to work, it doesn't mean that you should not explain, you should not help your family, that, this and all. Your main thing is to achieve the goal both in work as well as in family. Family goals, what can be family goals? When kids study well and succeed in life is one of the most privileged goal which parents has, right? If you have a healthy children itself is a greatest goal. If your life partner's health is wonderful, you reach the heavens. What to say, your respect will go high. This is how we say maintain the work life balance. So this is what I want to convey, how we can improve the work life balance. See, there are 8 rule life balance. Previously, one person shared to me that 16 hours should be in family and 8 hours in work. I do appreciate him. But he also stated that nowadays it is vice versa, 16 hours in work and 8 hours in family. Okay, let's see how this 888 rule goes. 8 hours for work. Are we spending 8 hours completely to work? I don't think so. How many of us work for 8 hours? We can give 8 hours. See, since I also have work experience, I tell you, maximum more than 6 hours, we cannot work at all. 2 hours, it will go vain. We cannot give 8 hours full load to the job at all. If not, you can check it from tomorrow, whether we can fully give 8 hours to work. Our most crucial period where an employee gives to work is only 6 hours. I can challenge anyone. Next 8 hours is for sleep. How many of us are giving 8 hours for sleep? At least 6 to 7 hours? No. No one is, even kids nowadays, since they are involved in mobile phones, 8 hours sleep or at least 6 to 10, 7 hours. That is also not being followed in this modern world because usage of the technologies. Even if we go to bed at 10 o'clock, we scroll our mobiles to watch unnecessary videos, unnecessary cinematic reels, whatever it is I'm telling you. See, 8 hours work to achieve our goal. Are we doing? The same mobile phone are ruling. 8 hours work to sleep to maintain our health. Are we doing? It is like same. Mobile phones are ruling. This is how I'm telling you. We cannot, I mean, see, if we maintain ourselves, if we build self-discipline within us, we can succeed 8 hours work, we can succeed 8 hours or sleep, 6 to 7 hours, whatever it is. If you have a peaceful sleep, you will wake up fresh in the morning. If you don't have a peaceful sleep or a good sleep, you cannot sustain tomorrow morning at all. Your sleep plays a major role in your career, in your life, whatever it is. For students also, only if they sleep well, they can get up and focus on their studies. Only if you sleep well, you can focus on your family as well as in your work. If you don't sleep, as I told you in the last story, one of my friend, the headache will attack. So sleep is more important. If you want to maintain work-life balance, focus on rest. Make your brain rest. Then only you can achieve anything what you wanted to succeed in your life. Achieving is nothing. I mean, it's not simply going to work, earning money, giving to your family. There are many things where we wanted to achieve. You can join as an employee. Are you interested to retire as an employee? Same level employee. You join as a technician. Are you interested to retire as a technician? No, right? Everyone wanted to build their career. How to build their career? It's only through work life. Only having a good health, good mental health, good physical health. So I request everyone to follow. Sleep. It's not like completely you have to sleep the whole day. When you relax your brain, you can achieve whatever you wanted to do in your life. That is why, I mean, people who study for the public exams also, we'll force them to study well, but we will also ask them to relax them, to make them sleep. This is why, sleep plays a major role in our life. Next is 8 hours for personal time. How this 8 hours for personal time belong? Evening, how many hours we have? Morning, how many hours we have? Each one can work it out. See, it differs from each and individual lifestyle. See, full 8 hours, you cannot give it in one fine day to one day to your family. This 8 hours to personal time will be in the evening as well as early in the morning. Okay. See, you can split this 8 hours. I mean, that is what for family, in what way you can give it out. One is like spending time with family and friends. Okay, this three F's are family, friends, and faith. Got it? Next is the 3H. 3H is nothing but head, heart, hands. Next is, that's what, sleep, sunshine, exercise. Exercise plays a major role. I'm telling you nowadays, diabetics can revert back through exercise and walking. It's not like that we are required to take only medicines for diabetics or blood pressure, whatever it is. Your exercise, your walking will make yourself free, relax your mind, and your physical and your organs will work it out. See, we are sitting for the whole day. When will we relax our organs? When will we, when will we make our organs work? So we wanted to focus on exercise and walking. Only then we can give a good life to family and good life to the organization. So this 888 rule, please do follow. Please do make a schedule in your work life. I mean, this is not only for yourself, you do it for yourself and help your family also to maintain this triple rule. Okay, for kids, it can be studies. For housemakers, it can be their household works or anything else. It is not that housewives are only with the household work. They can do whatever they wanted to achieve in the life. Okay. Okay. Next. How can companies support work-life balance? So till now, we were talking about how individual has to maintain work-life balance. So why I've taken this like companies, how companies should support employees in maintaining work-life balance. Okay. Offer flexibility. Offer flexibility is nothing but the flexible working time. See, manufacturing sectors, I cannot say that companies should give flexible working hours when employees involved in process activities and all. There is a time schedule where we are required to focus. Wherein the other industries, where for example, in during pandemic time also, there were flexible work hours because of the corona, which will be affecting each and everyone. That time, many companies have given flexible working hours. So companies can support work-life balance through offer flexibility. Working timings can be offered. Next is clear set of expectations. See, we can ascertain a person where he can give the results or not. We cannot dump the individual. We cannot, for example, since I'm in HR, I cannot do accounts work. Okay, same thing. Accounts people cannot handle HR activities. Process people cannot do the administrative activities. So, companies should have a clear set of expectations. We cannot overload the employee, or we cannot assign a person who cannot, give the outcome at all. So it is the company's responsibility to set the clear expectations. Company cannot expect many things from one employee. This person can do only this. That is what is nature. So when you set this clear expectation, the work-life balance of your employees will have a good lifestyle. Promote well-being. Promote well-being. See, there are many industries nowadays. They promote well-being among the employees. For example, they have a recreation club, sports activities, family welfare functions, whatnot. There are many nowadays. It's not like a previous a traditional work life at all. Nowadays, companies also support work-life balance because they don't want the person to continuously put on work and make him bored. It's like that we wanted to mold him. If you want to mold him, we should promote well-being. Many activities are there. Family functions, attending family functions, employee family get-togethers. Many things nowadays companies are doing. If you wanted to, bring out in your organizations also, you can think it of. Next is manage workloads. See, managing workloads, companies should support. For example, a team has three or two people in a team, wherein the work is being assigned for this two or three workers. For one person takes a leave, the other person can handle 1 day workload, but it cannot manage. They cannot manage for a continuous period. That is where, I mean, if they manage the workloads, surely employees will have a work-life balance. So company has to support manage workloads. They need to assign what to be assigned for an individual. Unity of command also plays a major role. See, one boss can dictate to the subordinate. There cannot be one subordinate for three bosses. So this is how we need to manage the workloads. Encourage time off. See, nowadays we do have LTA leave, long travel leave, right? Long travel allowance. LTA for example, they can take families outing. You should encourage employees. Only if they relax their mind, they can achieve the goal what company sets, right? So to achieve the goals, to achieve the company goals, we require our employees to have a proper work-life balance. So encourage your each and every subordinate which you have. It's not, see, I'm not talking about the boss always time. It's also your subordinate. You need to help your subordinates, encourage them. For example, there are many subordinates who have their own personal issues and all. You can counsel them, you can encourage them, you can ask them to go for cinemas, time outs, get out of the job, whatever it's. When we are stressing the employees to complete the task, we are also responsible to make them involved in their life, personal happy life also. So it is also our responsibility where our employees should be happy in their family life. We should not be in like I wanted only the work life. You are responsible only to work. People who are working under us, we are responsible for both their work as well as for their life. So take time, speak to your subordinates, encourage them, understand their reality, support them. It's not always like one-way communication. Listen to your subordinates. Okay. Next is lead by example. Lead by example. I want to quote one thing. See, there are many HODs who will not have work-life balance itself. Then how you can give your subordinate a work-life balance? HODs will go on leave, but they don't give leave for their subordinates. Even if they give subordinates a vacation leave, they'll continuously call the subordinate. He will get rid of, he will want to say, he'll think, why have taken a leave at all? I should not have been taking this leave. Why I'm going with my family? That fed up we should not give to our subordinate. We should be an example. Only if we be an example to the subordinates, they will see us and they will learn from the team leaders or HODs, whoever it is. See, there are many HODs. See, as I told you, first video, you can recollect. That lady would tell, I've given all this work. I'll check at 6 o'clock. Office timing would be either 5:15 or 6. Sharp 5:45, 5:50, the bosses will call the subordinates to the cabin and check what are the works are pending. In my real life itself, I'm telling you, I had a boss. He was a corporate head HR of Johnson Lips. At our office time closes by 5:15. Sharp at 5 o'clock, he will call us. What work is pending? That time we'll get, irritated. Why is this fellow at leaving? When the day is going to be closed, why he's calling us? This is how, we should not do. We should be an example to our subordinates. And one more thing, for example, weekends, Friday correctly at 4 o'clock, we'll receive a mail stating that you will have, these are the works pending at your end. Will our weekend be relaxed? Can we enjoy the weekend? We cannot. So this is an example I'm telling you. It's not that he has done, I'm not showing it off. I'm just stating the example. We need to set an example. Relax with your subordinates, make them happy in the workplace. Only if you make them happy in the workplace, they can achieve the goal, what is being set for them. Otherwise, only if they achieve, you can I mean, your targets will be achieved. So it's vice versa. This is how company can support work-life balance. Okay. Now I just wanted to conclude. Can anyone tell me what are the things you have what to say? Okay, anyways, I'll conclude. Key conclusions on work-life balance. Work-life balance it's a necessity, not a luxury. Everyone says work-life balance in the sense you need to balance both work and life. You don't work, go outing, that, this and all. It's not a luxury life at all. It is a necessity. It is not a luxury. It is a necessity in this real scenario. In this current world, work-life balance is very necessary. As I stated initially itself, globally, it is being surveyed. Survey has been conducted whether paying more to an employee will retain the employee, or if you maintain work-life balance will retain the employee. The survey clearly stated people will not stay even if you pay more. People only stay if you give a proper work-life balance. A healthy balance is crucial for both personal fulfillment and professional success. It stays a healthy balance. Okay, healthy balance in the sense you need to focus on work as well as life. So only if you balance both, you can succeed whatever you wanted to do. Benefits include for individual and for employees. Individual, if you maintain work-life balance, your stress will be reduced. You can improve your mental and physical health, strong relationship, job satisfaction, job and life satisfaction. It is not only job. As I told you earlier, your goals are not only related to work, it is also related to family. If you achieve in your work, it is job satisfaction. If you achieve in family, it is life satisfaction. Got it? For employers, when individual is stress-free and improve health, it is automatically the productivity will increase. For employers, if you give proper work-life balance, employees will have a good engagement in the work life. They will be highly motivated. You will get a highly motivated workforce. Employers who concentrate on work-life balance will achieve the goals which is set for the organization year to year. Even if it is production, even if it is sales, even if it is service, whatever it is, if you give a proper work-life balance, your productivity, engagement of employee, and you will have a motivated workforce. Next is, it is a subjective and personal goal. See, that is what, as I told you earlier, we cannot say that 50% this side, 50% that side. That itself will create a stress. Only when you create a self-discipline within you, it'll automatically, you can balance the work life. It is not like that you have a rule. You should have a rule, and where, horses, they will, they'll go straight, right? It's not like that. It should be inbuilt. Work is important, life is important. Then only you can lead a happy life, happy and what to say, peaceful life. So it is a subjective and personal goal. A balance doesn't mean a strict 50-50 split of time, but rather feeling fulfilled and content with how time is spent in both domains. So 50-50, we cannot restrict. So this is how I can work and this is how I can give time to family. It's not like that. You need to focus both. If you're focusing, if you achieve in work, you can achieve in family. If you have a happy family, you can achieve your work goals. This is how we need to focus. So make up your mind, come out of all your regular and routine work culture, work environment, whatever it is, family culture, family environment. Think something new, think something, what to say, challenging. Take life it as a happy. See, if you keep your worries more and more, you cannot succeed both in family as well as in work. Only if you have a peaceful, balanced stage. Worrying will not help us in any way. Worrying will help us to go back, not to move forward. So it is better to live a life without any worries. Because one fine day, skies will not fall down. Nothing is going to happen, right? If we take a leave, something is going to change. No, right? So, focus each and everything. Okay. It requires intentional strategies. That's what I told you. Individual must actively set boundaries, manage time, prioritize tasks, and engage in self-care. Individuals must actively set boundaries, manage their time, prioritize tasks, and engage in self-care. So self-care is most important. Both physical as mental, self-care is most important in our day-to-day life. So set your boundaries. See, since we are all grown up, no one is here to teach us. See, I'm also is not here to teach you all. It's just a brainstorming session or whatever it is. It's just a recollection in our day-to-day activities. You people will all know how to set the boundaries, how to manage the time, how to prioritize. For example, when you wake up in the morning, your first priority is to refresh yourself, meditate yourself, exercise, and enter into your household activities. Okay. This is how we are prioritizing in our daily life. The same way in the work life. As soon as you reach your office at 9 o'clock, take time, relax yourself, take a paper, take a pen, write it down. What has to be done today? When you write it down, your task, you can easily prioritize. If you don't write, you cannot prioritize at all. This is how we have to do. See, our family life, we are daily doing it out. It's the same routine work. That's what I'm asking. I'm telling you people, change the lifestyle, change the way which we want it to be. Okay, it's not like old traditional ways and all. There are new things. It's our family, it is our life where we are required to change. That is what I told you. Only if you write the task or schedule, whatever it is, you cannot prioritize. Because only if you write only, you will remember what has to be done next. Okay, so first prioritize, engage yourself, engage. See, there are many employees who go to work, sit at their chair. They will not speak to any of their employees. They go to work, they come to home. They go to work, they come to home. I don't know how many of you all are maintaining the same. Work is also one of our family. See, we are working there for 8 hours. 8 hours, we will share both our happiness as well as our struggles to our co-employees. Okay, so build your work environment as like your family. Okay, don't build the work life only for arguments, only for pinpointing. It's not like that. Work is where we are required to sustain for a long journey. See that nowadays people jump from one work to the other work, wherein they cannot fulfill their own inner soul. They want job satisfaction. When you can't stay in an organization for 3 or more years, how we will get job satisfaction? So we need to think it of. Okay. Next is poor balance and negative consequences. This is the major thing. If you cannot maintain your work-life balance, poor balance and negative consequence, neglecting either work or personal life can lead to burnout, poor health, relationship strain, and decreased productivity. Neglecting their work on personal life can lead to burnout, poor health, relationship strain, and decreased productivity. Nowadays, health itself is a big problem for many of us. We cannot make ourselves healthy. Only if we are healthy, we can become wealthy. Only if we are healthy and wealthy, society will respect. Only if we are healthy, we can work. So this is how we have to manage. Work-life balance topic is not just a simple topic to tell that you need to balance work as well as balance life. It's not like that. Think about yourself. Then you can change your lifestyle, change your working style. if you're entering a data in an Excel, I mean, to speed up that that task, think how you can change it out. This is how we can change. For example, in ancient days, attendance has been manual attendance has been recorded earlier, but now there are many things which has been changed. That is how in your day-to-day life, even it is in the process, see, even if it in the process will be scheduled by the management or by the organization. This is how the product has to be manufactured. But when you think, you can innovate new ideas. When you think, you can suggest the management with new ideas. So this is how we need to see people within the production. They say that it is systemized. We cannot do anything. That is where Kaizen stands. Many Japanese industries bring out Kaizens. They make employees to think, to give good suggestions to the organization which can be implemented to speed up the process. Okay, next. That is what work-life organization have a role to play. Company that supports work-life balance by offering flexible arrangements and prioritizing well-being are more likely to retain talents and see great success. This is what I told you people when I started itself. The survey itself stated to retain the employees, work-life balance is more important. Getting talents in this market is very crucial. We can easily say, if you want to resign, get out of the organization. I can hire one more manpower. Getting a good manpower to the industries is very crucial nowadays. So companies has to think it of. Giving a proper work-life balance, our employees will stay with us. They will think as a family. There are many industries, people work for more than 10 to 15 years because they build within themselves. They make a friends. They will build a friendship, a world in their work life. They'll build their family. It is not like only in the work. Their work life itself will become a family. So organization have to think. It is not that organization is not giving me, so I could not maintain the work-life balance at all. It's organization has to also play the major role. Employees has to manage work and life. See, there are many organizations nowadays, they wanted to make their employees to balance work and life. But there are many employees who are still held up in the work and not satisfying the family, held up in the family. There are many employees, if the office is at 9 or 10 o'clock, they'll reach only at 11 o'clock. Many latecomers, what we will do the task if we go to office late. This is how it affects both the things. So it is in our hands. It is not in the organization or not in the society or not in the family. Many people will scold the family. It's only because of you I cannot complete the task. It's not like that. It is within us. It is within us. So think, meditate, think. Only if you think, you will not blame others, right? Any?
I think session is completed, madam. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now question answer sessions. If you have anybody wants any questions, any suggestions, you can opinions, you can share to madam. Anybody having any questions, opinions?
Yes.
Anything you want to share, you can ask.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Yes, ma'am. It was a nice session. Thanks for the inputs for our people. I'm Ashur Suru. I'm Institute Director based in Pune.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So on regarding this work-life balance, I just had one question because recently there was one remark from Mr. Murthy of
Sir, the
Infosys.
words are not clear.
Okay. Recently there was some remarks from Mr. Murthy.
Okay.
Chairman of Infosys.
Okay.
He was mentioning that people should work at least 70 hours in a week for the industry.
That is what I told you, sir. Organizations should support work-life balance.
So it was really surprising that such a senior person is expecting people to work 14 hours in a company and without considering the time to and fro time, particularly like in Bangalore. If you take case in Bangalore, minimum
Okay.
1 hour to reach from home, minimum 1 hour to reach back home. So if someone is expecting 16 hours working in a day, how he will get the work-life balance?
So that is what, as I told you, when we schedule 8 hours itself, we cannot give full 8 hours to the organization, right? Hope you do
Correct.
agree with me. When it is 8 hours itself, we can give only good, I mean, actual time for the work is only 6 hours.
6 hours to 7 hours maximum.
7 hours only, yes, I do
If
agree
you
on
really
that.
take a time study, it will be like that.
That is what, sir, if the industry supports us in work-life balance, we can retain. Or else our, what to say, retention will be very difficult.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
But how to bring this to many industries, like our industry where we are having foundry industry. I'm working in this industry for like 33 years. So
Super, sir.
every time what we are seeing that there is always a gap in what we expect and what is actually available.
Sir,
What is
usually
possible, not
you have,
available, what is possible.
okay, you mean to say that you cannot give work-life balance to employees. That is what, right? Your industry.
Yeah. In our industry, particularly those who are working in production, those who are working in what can you say, staff level or middle level category. Sometimes it is very difficult to find out because of getting right people, skilled people like them. Then they will get overburdened, and then as company keeps on expanding, workload get more and more.
See, I do
Expectations
understand.
from customers, expectations from management, expectations from many other stakeholders, with new rules or new laws coming up.
Labor codes, yes.
Yeah, so there the requirement of work content goes up, and then particularly medium size or small size foundries or organizations, they cannot have a multiple people for doing different kind of segregation of work. So same person many times get burdened with some 2 3 different activities of the company, like HR person will be administrative HR plus some other work, or production person will get some charge of maintenance also or some other area like that. No, it is happening with industry.
Understood. That is
Yeah.
what, sir. I want to suggest one thing. See, employees who are involved in production, they do have the time schedule, right? They have the shift timings, right? Sir, got my point?
Yeah.
See, that is what, I don't think so. Production people will extend their work time. Only if the manpower is not sufficient, you will extend, right?
Yeah.
In that case, you need to work out your manpower. You need to plan your manpower, sir. Only then you can give a proper work-life balance. You cannot make the employee to sit to run 2 shift or 3 shift. That is against law also.
Yeah.
So you
So
need
there are
to.
many other factors, I'm just trying to extend it, because many times what happens, even you plan the activity in the company or in the organization, there are certain unseen, foreseen areas. Like if your equipments are not well maintained, then what happens? It fail. There is a production doesn't happen for the period of say 1 hour or 2 hour. But what our target has been, our commitment given to the customer,
I
you have
do
to fulfill
understand,
the
sir.
customer the commitment. Then work 2 hours people are working, but then they have to stay back and then complete that work on the given time.
That
And
is
then
what, sir. That is what I told you. You need to sit with your HODs and plan your manpower. Only then you can overcome this scenario. See, maintaining the equipments, machineries and all, do you have a maintenance team?
Yeah. I mean, every industry will have a maintenance team. Every company will have a.
Now that is what. See, you
Yeah.
need to give a break to maintain your industrial machinery also, sir. That is also is more important. When you focus on satisfying the customers, that should not, I mean, your process should not go down, right?
Correct, correct.
That is what this, you
Yeah.
need to, manpower planning and equipment planning is more important in your industry.
Yes, yes, yes.
Work-life balance, you can discuss with your HR, sir. There are many employee engagement activities.
Correct, correct.
Okay, you can have like, you can bring the employee families, family day function. For this and all, you need to give time. Then only your productivity will increase.
Correct, correct. Sure. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Ashutosh.
Okay,
Anyone else?
I think we came to the end of the session. We can go for vote of thanks, madam.
Okay, sir.
Very good evening to everyone. On behalf of NCSG team, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all who made today's work-life balance program meaningful and impactful. First and foremost, I sincerely thank Mrs. Swati Jo for delivering engaging and insightful sessions. Your practical strategies, examples, and thoughtful guidance have truly helped us to reflect how a healthy balance between our professional responsibilities and personal well-being. We deeply appreciate the time effort you have invested in sharing your expertise with us. A special word of appreciation to all the participants for your active involvement, enthusiasm, and willingness to learn. Your presence made these sessions lively and enriching. We hope today's sessions inspire us to take small but meaningful steps towards better balance, improve productivity, and overall wellness. Thank you once again, and we look forward to your participation in our upcoming programs. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for all the participants.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone, for your patience.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. This is end of the session. Everybody can leave this session. Thank you.